that? Where is that? So I was in a bit of a hurry. Hush, Ian. Sort your life out. There we go. Is there a fan over there? There is. I'll need that in a minute. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Lovely. Put that there. Hello. It's Wednesday. It is. I'm not sure what this is now, really. It's a kind of coding-ish, cracking-ish, bits and pieces-ish stream. How the devil are you all? If you missed it from last week, we finished Outrun. And Waterman gave me the most fantastic clip of me flipping the bird at Outrun, which was great. So, welcome in. Are you on Patreon? I am not. No. So, yeah. Commander Keen, doesn't feel like 17 months. My goodness. Mind you, were there for a lot of the Seekonoid stuff, and that was a while ago, so... It's been nearly a year since we did the final stream on Seekonoid. And I was streaming development of that for a good 4 or 5 months, I think. So yeah, it's a long time ago, isn't it? It's hot in here, actually. Shit. Yeah. When we get the first demo on, I'll sort out some fan-age in here to get some air moving, which would be quite nice. So, you might see at the bottom, it says Loader Wars. So, rather than cracking something this week, we're going to make a loader. And the plan is, first of all, I'm going to steal some code that I've already got. I'm going to steal the code from Trap Runner, get that up and running, and then I'm going to... what am I going to do after that? I'm then going to look at see how we can improve its speed. So the main aim for this loader is to be as fast as physically possible. So I don't care about RAM. The idea is I think you can get away with this and it'll really improve speed. You can actually do 2 MFM buffers. So whilst the DMA is spitting out data from a track, you could be decoding another one. See, I do love a bit of double buffering action and DMA usage. It's very nice. So, Marcus Turtle, I will have a look at that. Let's say hello to you lot first. Anyway, Commander Keen, obviously. Offog at Samson, how you doing, mate? Waterman, TTE, welcome in. Gridpoint, Riker77, Dockster, Lars 18th, Argosh, Francis, obviously. Marcus Turtle, welcome in. I don't think I've actually seen you in the chat before, but if you have been, I'm sorry. Takoto, who else? Gridpoint Zemich, Depeche, who's busy coding away at a demo, which is always lovely to see. Darkstar, I think I missed shouting you out on the Monday stream. I'm sorry about that, mate. Daniel Collin, you can use the Blitter to do the MFM decode. So that is another option. It could be like super quick if that's the case. But also the other option with that is that well, what about checking the checksums afterwards? How do you check the checksums? Anyway, these are options. With the first, is TT a cuss word now? No. Cookie and Poo Brain, guten Tag to you. Fred second as well. Reliability is obviously the key as well with this loader, right? It has to like work on everything. So, you know, we have to consider these things. Gerbil, welcome in as well. Neversoft. So yeah, the idea being is that it's a loader that I can then use. So for like, you know, next time I do a game, I won't have to borrow Rob Northern's. I can just do my own stuff, which would be great. And then it'll be fast as well. So also we could use it for like the TT releases if we are still planning to do the Archer McLean collection. So if we can get our own loader, because that's like big files that you load, we could use it for that because you'll have plenty of RAM for the you know, the double size MFM buffer. So, and it's like a single load at the start, so that's a good idea for using it for that. So, that beer's going down a bit easy. That. I just noticed that graffiti is a rectangle. Didn't I post it with a transparent background? I don't think so, but I don't mind it like that. That's fine. Right, I'm going to ask you the question. I haven't asked it yet. I haven't asked the question yet. Hold your horses. Rob Smith, how you doing? Thalamus. I'm going to put a line there. Right, 1 to 4. 2. Oh gosh, in there with the 2. There we go. Right, let's see if this all this works. 4, 4, 8, 9. Very good night shift. Very good. Very good. 42. I like that one as well. Who was that? Riker and Hooverphonic both picking the meaning of life, the universe, and everything. It's very important. Right, so... Oh, Jesus, I hate it when it does this. Right. Oh, the phone... Okay, yeah, and then what I also need to do is just copy that to that one, because that'll be too large. Tasty Windows sounds, and then also need to move it to the bottom, otherwise that also causes an issue. And there we go. Right, so demo 2. I've only got 4 discs today because I ran out of time. So you almost met Douglas Adams once. I tell you what, I do have a story about someone famous, at least British famous anyway. I was coming back from Manchester. I'd been to a night out up there. We were caught on absolutely horrific traffic, so we thought we'd try and come off the motorway, only to realise that we were then actually just in a queue for the bloody services. And as we were in the queue, I said, "My God, that looks like Keith Harris from Keith Harris and Orville." And then didn't really think much about it. And then about 15 minutes later, a big Mercedes pulled up in front of us with the license plate of Orville. So it was definitely him. So there you go. Only the most famous people. Right. Here we go. I can't remember what this is. Oh, Insta start, I reckon. Now, is it really the end? No, because it's an old demo. So, of course, there we go, 1991. I mean, it sounded and felt like it, but it was a good tune, actually. Like that, that's good. Kefren's, the original Guardian Dragon. We like that. Right, let's give you another one. 1, 3 or 4? 1. Alright, that one's done. Right. Oh, it's not one of our demo. I'm still waiting for our Mega demo at some point. We did put it on, but the disc was knackered. It fell over. Hello, Cloaked Alien. Nalos as well, the lizard. Extra slow RAM. Slow memory. Who remembers this one? Hello, Llama as well. I saw a few other people there that popped in. Ripper Doc. Cookie Brain. Booney as well. Extra slow RAM. There you go. Monoxide by Fanish. Did those balls touch? Those balls did not touch. No, never soft. Yeah. What a tune. You have to get a copy of that onto my Amiga DJ setup, actually. Because it's a bit of a banger. Also, I need to try and find some time to write some extra tunes before Field Effects in a couple of weeks. So yeah, Prince Faze, how you doing? Now Loss as well, hello. So we're about half hour in already, so I think we better get on with some coding, really. That's the problem with these old demos, they're a lot longer. I was also a little bit longer, yeah, there we go. Right, I think what we need then is to reset that. Probably press that button so that the drive doesn't click. Hang on a sec. No. There we go. This is going great already, isn't it? Let's get some tunes on. There we go. Rob Smith. Oh, nearly forgot to mention. Rob Smith's disc flashback that we've been using for the last couple of weeks is now officially released. Let me just VIP you, Rob. Anyway, first of all, Llama, Dashy Dog, Sigadur B, Toby, Mark SW, give your man Rob Smith a big hug. He's just gifted you a sub. So, the red and green font was horrible to read. Where are we? Doxter in there, Malak, Cattle, Jobbo hiding in the back there, mate. Den Bob and Benjisimo. Doxter's gifted you a sub. Thank you very much, Doxter. Thank you very much. Right, and Rob Smith, thank you very much. And Commander Keen gifting out a sub to Tobac, Nitros, Micah Zero Team, Hugh of the Janus, and Giku. Give Commander Keen a big hug. He's gifted you a sub. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that. Let me get me right screen up. Here we go. Right. So, I have some code. Let me show you what we've got so far. So, what is that? That isn't... It is, yes. So, this is Loader Wars, right? So, what we're doing is build a stub, okay, to kill the OS and time number of frames. Yeah, add a test. So, yeah, we've done that. We haven't built a new loader yet. I actually added in... So, we've got 2 loaders in here already. I've got... let's just do that. So it's all kind of set up at the moment. I don't have floppy drive sounds on, so you'll just have to trust me with the numbers down here. So if I press F1, that tests the loader that we've been using for the TTE cracks for the last... how many months is it now? It's a long time, isn't it? 26, yeah. Need to load the loader. You get the operating system to do that. So yeah, that's how you do that. So that'll load 29, 30 odd tracks, and then that tells you how many frames it's taken. So that's the 4489 loader that we've been using in TTE. F2 runs. Let me just speed this up a bit. F2 runs the RNC, the Rob Northern computing disk I/O, which is weird because I get weird results. Right. So let's say, for example. This doesn't make sense. This is actually a first test that I want to do. Right? Excuse me. Hang on. So let's just run that one again. So let's get some numbers down. So 4489. Right? Let's see how long this takes to load. 4CA. 4CA. I should really have those in decimal, but there we go. Right. Don't be tempted by reducing the track seek delay. No way. It's about making a fast yet reliable loader. So, using extra RAM, all that kind of stuff. Unrolling loops. All that good stuff. So, RNC is 6... Is that a B? Yeah, 6B7, right? So, this is in an emulated space, right? So, actually, I've already put this onto disk. I think. Actually, let me just update it. Okay, where is it? Disk flashback. There it is. Settings. Mount the physical drive. Come into here. UAE there. Reveal in File Explorer. Bam. Come on. Come here. There you go. So that's our exe. And if we come down to this PC, drive A, we'll just copy that to there. Looks like I already did this, but let's do it again anyway. Okay, that's copied to the Amiga floppy disk. Let's close those down. And then let's eject it. Oh, I had another disk there. I'd accidentally mounted something, hadn't I? Check that. I can't imagine beating Lennon's Eldos. I don't know. Does he use twin MFM buffers for it? I don't know. I haven't looked at the code, so okay. Let's just reset that. More optimal encoding would help. It would do. Oh, that's not good, is it? Okay. That's... not a very good idea for the software, is it? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. You just look at this Kickstart screen for a moment. It looked like it, yeah. It's all right. It's all right. Let me just do a fresh one. The disk is having flashbacks. Yeah. Loader Wars. Test. No, not test.adf. That's the disk we actually read in. For goodness sake, c:/code/loader wars. Yeah, and then UAE DH0, and then main.adf. There we go. I suppose what we could do is just a bit of this, couldn't we? Let's just relax for a moment. Floppy ASMR. Clunk whir. Clunk whir. It's a bit creepy, that, isn't it? Yeah, I know the track DMA's slow and everything, but the problem is if you have a different encoding system, then it's not a standard. You can't have it as a standard ADF, so that's not really any good. I mean, it is if you want to do a protected disk format, just for like, you know, getting more out of the disk and you know, a better encoding scheme. But yeah. Oh, Pixels, how you doing, mate? I assume everything's okay with the said article. Frode Guild, we had a not copy protected as such, but that recent Electronic Nights demo has got weird disk formats. I think the original one used track 80 to store some additional data, and then their other one used a completely different disk format. Literally editing it right now. Okay, cool. Right. Where is it? Okay. So. No, that's fine, yeah. Right. So how fast can we go? So now this is, I've got numbers for emulated, right? Let's try F1. It is fab. I do love disc flashback. It's really good. Walker Roger, welcome in. I'm really interested to see what the numbers say on this. Okay, so in an emulator that was 4CA. On real hardware we got 544. Let's try the other one out. Seacon, that's really quick. So that's another option, making sure we've got a decent, speedy. Hating all that, I do love a bit of a. I'm a big Endian guy. That's really interesting. I would have thought. This is true. What have I done? Wow. Interestingly enough, 6 B6. Interestingly enough, RNC is almost identical. Let me just run one again. Dockster, no, we just took a bit of a break from it. Laurie, Sir MCC, welcome in, thanks for the sub. Yeah, no, just the outrun thing. Oh, it's over there, I've hidden it, it's fine. I had to get that done, and I just fancied doing this tonight to see how far we could get. No, that's interesting. That's taken longer. Wow. Okay, so we do have some numbers to beat. So that's good. No, you haven't missed out on that. We will go back to that pretty soon. Let's just break that. There we go. Let me leave that there. There we go. Right, so I'm going to steal someone else's code because that's how I like to start these things. So, okay, let's make a new file. Call it TTE track.asm. We'll call it that. Okay, let's get some. Okay, TTE track. I'm going to basically fill this with a load of code from. I don't know if I've got it actually. Trap Runner, isn't it? I might do. Let me just have a quick look. This is Chrome downloads. Trackmeister. No. Trap. No. Right. Let me just go and find some download. I just want to get the original source code as it was. Okay. There we go. Just chuck it to desktop, that's fine. We're used to this, Ian. Keep, yeah. Okay, and what I want is it in tools? No, that's C stuff. Track disk. Okay. Reveal in File Explorer. So this track disk system's from Trap Runner. No, we'll call that as save. And I stole the code from this, or modified it, heavily modified the code from this just to do a really short version of track writing. Oh, mate! Jesus. Right, let's open that up in a better editor. There we go. Right. So, we'll keep some of these bits. Number of tracks. Okay, there was a couple of things that was annoying about this that didn't quite work. Sunburn, yeah. In theory, you could try to time the write routine to get the optimal start positions for the tracks. Okay. Bath in the healing light of WordPad. No, Notepad++ actually, but yeah. Right. Okay. Oh, I hate how this is all set out. Initialize track load for right. Let me have a look at track save because these CIA things, they don't actually work. Let's find write support. Just going to take all of that out. Okay, so that's track write. Don't want write support. Does it loop that? No, that's annoying, isn't it? Okay, 2D track write. Okay, encode, write through gap, blah blah blah. This DMA done. Write nulls. I don't think I need that either. Don't need a gap write either. That would be used. That's the end of TD write. Okay. That's more right. TD format. We don't need formatting tracks. Get rid of that. Encode the bits. Oh, that's encoding. We don't need that either, do we? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. It's more right support. Okay, I thought so. We don't need to encode anything. We're doing decoding. Okay, let's get rid of that. Wait, disk DMA. We'll leave that because that's obviously a standard thing. Motor on. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's all good. Seek is obviously important. We'll need to do that. TD0. Turn motor on. Seek track 0. Reset current track to 0. Okay, yeah, we'll have that. Step with a delay in there. Yeah, VH pause. Fair enough. Okay. Let's go to the top. CI init. Yeah, motor off all. That will check if all the drives are present. I'm not really that bothered by that, but we'll leave it in there. Motor off all. Yeah. Select disk. Don't want to select disk. Let's get rid of that. Don't want a file. Oh, I might keep that in there. Z crunch. Actually, what I am going to do is I'm going to get rid of that. It will do an LZD crunch as part of the process, but we don't want the DOID crunch in there as well. We just want to clear this up so we don't have loads of code in here that we're not going to be reading. TD, we don't need that. TD load. File index destination buffer. I don't want that either. Read a sequence of blocks from the disk. Okay, cool. This is where we're actually getting to important stuff. Okay, TD read. That's actually just a straight track read, but we'll keep that. Okay. Okay, that looks fairly good. Okay. Section, track, mem, BSS. Okay. Actually, what do we call this? TTE track, BSS. Yeah. And then at the top, don't care about those. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. This is where everything's going to go wrong, isn't it? Okay. Section TTE track code. Okay. There we go. Okay. So let's just copy the whole thing into TT track. There we go. Save that. Is that not? Okay. Section TTE track underscore chip underscore BSS underscore C. No. Fuck it, that'll do. Just to be different, could store it as GCR encoded. Yeah, I know. That is a possibility. Hey, JC1988, how you doing? Zeron as well. Hello, mate. I've been ignoring chat. I've just been tidying up this code. I'm just catching up with you lot. Yeah, we're doing standard. I want to get this loader kind of working. It's taken from Trap Runner. And then I'm going to see if we can make it run faster. And then race it against the other ones that we've got here. So, which is the idea. Okay. Is that listed anywhere? No, so we don't need that. Directory buffer, that's not it. Oh, that is listed somewhere. But is that listed anywhere? Oh, section merged. Oh, give over. Get rid of that. I think that's been deleted, hasn't it, since? Yeah, so that's not referenced. Not using the directory setup or anything like that. dir buffer. Get rid of that. Don't need that. Got rid of write support. Don't need that. This is looking like a lot smaller already, right? It's looking like... You should do a cassette loader. Xeron, mate. Oh! I do have something to show you, actually. That I did have a drunken eBay purchase. Not quite as bad as Retro 32s. Which was that for 70 quid, right? No, mine was only a couple of quid. But I think it was in I think we were having a discussion on Charlie Fast stream the other day. Where was it? So let's show you. There you go. I don't know if you can see that very well. There you go. Look at those quality titles. I don't know if anyone else had these whilst they were growing up. This was the first game I ever had on my C64. And we had this discussion and I found this exact pack. The one that's got Eddie Kidd's Jump Challenge on it. It's not very good. But yeah, I saw it was... I was looking it up and I was like, I've got to get it. Because it was like... There you go, chapesses. Yeah, this is Bujolly. So, yeah. Harricat. Yeah, strange things always happen here. Oh yeah, got my spread point t-shirt on today as well. Big up to spread point. So yeah, no, it's got, you know, tape's looking in good condition. Do you know what I really love about this though? Is against each game, and I did this with mine as well. I wrote the tape counter points of them, so when I wanted to load them, you rewind the tape. Rewind the tape. There's people out there that have never rewound a cassette. And then you'd fast forward it to those numbers, and then it would load those games from that position. Brilliant. Yeah, love that. So, I thought I might have drunkenly bought an Auric for a second. No. Reading up this sync, the DMA only starts after the sync word is seen. Yeah, that's right. So there will be a delay until it is seen, and DMA starts after it. Yeah. Again, the problem with doing any of that kind of funky stuff, right, is that it has to work from an ADF, right? An ADF has no concept. Right, let me show you an ADF, right? Recent files. Test. That is an ADF. Right? It's just string of binary, right? So...
The goggles do nothing.
Yeah, so from an ADF, a GoTech will effectively fabricate flux level data. WinUEE will effectively fake flux level data. So yeah. It has to be as compatible as possible. You now need a second ADF with the disk writer. I mean, I'm not averse to the idea of the next game that I do on floppy disk having a custom disk format, because I could just distribute an SCP image or something. So, or what's the other one? HFE, because you can write to those. So yeah, this is probably not worth going into it this time, but interesting idea either way. Yeah, exactly, they are interesting ideas. I do want to make my own disk format at some point. Yeah, non-DOS, but it won't be flux level, so you can't. You could effectively, right, rearrange the MFM ever so slightly, so it's still compatible with reading as a standard disk, but you know. So yeah. Anyway, let's see if this code actually builds, because I'm sure there is a mountain of fucking problems with it. Okay. Include TTE track.asm. Right. Build. Show me the problems. Oh, write support. Okay. Okay. Don't need that. Okay. Oh yeah, these CIA registers. I don't know why these caused me so much trouble last time. Where is it? The track disk. No, not track disk. TT track. Save track disk. Here we go. That's the two addresses. Okay. Let's close that. TT track, right. So everywhere it uses that CIAA. Let's shove them at the top. Okay. Just copy those up there. Okay. And let's do, actually let's do equals, that's not gonna work, I know. Dollar that, yep. Dollar that, yep. Whoa! Okay. That's better. Okay. Control H, yeah. 3 of those, yeah, lovely. And then same with that. Right. Replace those. Yeah. Ah, you son of a gun. Put TT track at the end, yeah. Section's getting very annoyed. Okay. So it reckons we've got a reference here that it doesn't like. Drives present. Oh, for goodness sake. And that's F4, isn't it? And I bet all that's A4, isn't it? Okay. Right, so we're going to cheat, right? We're going to cheat. Current track, drives present, drive select, motor on, sector tab. We're going to move all of those out. We're just going to be dirty, right? We're going to shove those there. Actually, no, what we're going to do... No, that's... Can we get rid of that? Yeah, fuck it, let's do it this way. DCB.L, yeah. DCB.W. That's just DCB, that'll be fine. It's only 0, 0, 0, and 0. Come on. Yeah, yeah, and then DC.W, yeah, okay. Find sector tab. Okay. PC. There we go. I find A4. Current track +1. Is that a word? Okay, that's fine. So PC, it might let me get away with that. I'm not sure I can get away with those actually. Yeah, tidy that up as well. Okay, don't need any of that. 1, 2, 3, we'll put an even in there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought that wouldn't work. Motor on. Okay, that will do. I'll fix these up. Whoa! Find A4. Okay. before. Yeah. Oh, we could do that as PC actually, couldn't we? Yeah, there we go. Move that. That'll work. PC. Sector. I don't think that can be a program count. I don't think a test can be either. Weird that. Move that can be, I think. PC. I can't see. I'm not reading chat at all. So give me a moment. I should have just done a straight swap on all of those, shouldn't I? That would have made life a lot simpler, wouldn't it? Drive present PC. I think that's not allowed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the cheaty method. Motor on. Motor on. Yep. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. And then drives present. Yeah. Oh, shit. There we go. Present. There we go. Nearly. Okay, a couple more. Couple more. Yeah. Place those. Okay, fine. Okay, it builds. Okay. Pyro, one thing about a track disc device is that its seek times are actually rather good. But yeah, you need the operating system and you need to allocate RAM. And the reason why we do track loads is that we want all the data. So pixels, there should be. I thought I uploaded one. Maybe it's gone into the wrong place. I'll check it out after the stream though, mate. Right, so that looks like it's building and it's not complaining, which is fantastic. Right, so let's add into main. Okay, here. TTE track tester. Okay, get rid of all that because that's not important. Test TTE. Right. So on the other tester, what did we do? Why is that so far away? Test. Oh, that's why. Put it in there. Lovely. Stuff. Then I know where that code finishes. There we go. Right. So let's clear the frame. Print a number. I'm not going to put. Let's just do that for now. Then put an RTS in. And then let's just BSR TD. Oh no, JSR because it's in another section. JSR TD underscore init. Okay. And then what I am going to do is build that. Oh, that's debugging. So let's get rid of that. Print number, so that'll print nothing. TD init will come to here. This will do the initial initialization. Love it. Right. Okay. Oh my god, is that the time? I better do a BRB actually. Right. Let me just, I'll tell you what I'll do. I've incorporated the code now at least anyway, so we're going to do some testing in a minute. We're going to initialize it and try and get it to read some sectors. And then what we'll do actually, we will set it up so that we can race this track loader against the other two we've got and see how it fares to start off with. Right. Go to a BRB. Which BRB do you want? That was such a fantastic day. Everyone always loves the X-Copy one, don't you? Commander Keen was in there first. So, yeah. Yes, it is soon. There we go. Actually, I want a bit of a change of music. Hang on a sec. Sorry about this. Bear with me a moment. Google Drive. Amiga. Amiga DJ setup folder. DJ. What's in the chit rack folder? Oh, that's all my stuff. Oh, that should be fairly safe then, shouldn't it? There we go. There we go. I heard this in a while. Right, so I'm going to call the TD init. Okay. And we better step through that. Okay. TD read, start block, number of blocks, destination buffer. Okay. And then D0 comes up with an error code. Okay, so quite easy. Does the init take anything? I don't know. We can probably take a lot of this stuff out. But okay, so TD read, start block, number of blocks. So actually, we can just JSR to that. And then get those two. But put that in D0. And the number of sectors in that case is D1. Okay, and then A0 is the destination buffer. Okay. Which is LEA mem buffer, comma A0. Right. No errors. Remarkable. Love it. Right. So the next thing I want is to bypass the key presses. So we'll just BSR test TTE build. Boost SE, small recap for newcomers. That's probably a good idea. It's called Loader Wars because we're basically stealing someone else's loader code and then we're going to see if we can make it fast or as fast as physically possible within the confines of a standard ADF. But it didn't look like I needed to there. A drive number. Yeah, I think it might automatically select. Let's just see what happens, right? So test TTE. Let's get oh, we got a breakpoint there already. Fine. Okay. Okay. Frame count, print number. Okay. Let's move that out of the way. Yeah. Well, it's lucky I've already got that in A6, isn't it? Jesus Christ. It's initialization. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Add queue. Yeah. Okay. I think this is going to then tell me that that drive is not connected. Yeah. So if we just set a breakpoint there. Drives present is 7. I don't think I've got that many drives present, but oh, hang on. Where is the WinUE window? We've got 2 drives, according to that. Okay. I'll trust it on that. Okay, TD read. Current block, remaining blocks to read. Buffer, MFM mask. Yeah, okay. Why is that window missing? That's very odd. Just put that down there so I can see it in the corner. Let's see if it turns the motor on. Doesn't look like the motor's on, does it? That's interesting. Track 0. That looks like it's failed. Oh, maybe we're supposed to read the track first. No, that should do that, shouldn't it? Motor on. Oh, I see what it's done. Okay. The old master, orgasm. No. Okay, let's get a beer in. I think I know what's happened. TD motor on. This doesn't actually read a track when it starts. $FFF. Okay, let's try that. Right, that should force it to read. And I think the other thing we might have a problem with is I bet the disk DMA is not on. So let's switch that on. There. Okay. Let's get a refill. Okay. Okay, that's a different number altogether. Okay, fair enough. Okay. To the motor on. Number of retries, okay. Okay, right. Seek. Okay, don't put -1 in there. Okay, no, I can see it there now. Let's set that back. 0. Okay. Build main. Yeah. This truck goes way too hard. Thank you, Nitros. Okay. Forget about that. I think that's correct. Let's go down to here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Sector tab. So in A1. Yeah, that's completely mashed up. That's not right. Okay, let's take that out. Okay, let's not compare that. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nitros. Right, what's it doing? Forget that. Move D5 into D0, yeah. TD seek. Okay, BSR track read. Ooh, okay. So that's done something. Let's put that into here. Oh, look at that! Did you see that? We've got MFM data. Oh, it looks glorious, doesn't it? 4489. Oh. There we go. Right, so that is interesting. It is on drive 0, which is good. Okay. So where are we? Okay, so it's read the track, so that's good. From D4, what's in D4? Oh, that's retry count. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that... Interesting. Oh. Why has it done that? Track 0. That's interesting. Why has that been a knobhead? That read the track. And what's that doing? Motor should already be on. Oh, drive cell. I selected disk drive. So we're okay now. We are already set on the disk drive. Okay. That's interesting. We read something. Proton in the raid there, mate. How you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Nitros actually beat Metal Gear using a port and enjoyed it. Oh, good. It was a while ago, yeah. So what sucks is I like to play 2, but 2 feels slow with a weird control scheme. Or at least in an emulator. It does feel a bit slow. They were definitely trying to push a bit too much on the MSX2 with that. I would love to port that, but yeah, such an intense amount of work. Doing great. Good to hear it, mate. If you just joined us, I've stolen some code for doing hardware banging track reading. And we're just trying to see why it's not working. Oh, TD track 0, that all. Turn motor on, seek track 0. Let's just call that to start with, right? Because that's obviously causing us a bit of a bother. Okay. It thinks we're elsewhere, but we're not. Oh, unless the init... TD init. Oh, it's off. No, that doesn't do that. Okay, right. Let's just go into here. TD read. Let's BSR track 0. We'll just switch the motor on anyway, then clear the track. Tune motor on. Why is that .2? Why is that doing a track read? I don't actually want it to do a track read at that point. Seek 0. Fuck it, let's do this instead. It just seems weird. Why would you do that? Why would you read the track? Anyway, what did we do? Motor on. Track 0, do the motor on anyway. So let's just okay. Unless my CIA registers are wrong. I did Proton. It was very good. A very large number of parallax. And a pretty cool tune as well, actually. I did catch up some of the stuff from X. It's really nice. Right, let's see if this thing gets out of this bloody thing, yeah? Oh, wow. There you go. Well done. Lovely stuff. Oh, God, it's a bit bright. Right. Okay. Why does that... That is a hard fail every time. What's going on? Unless my keyboard's died again. No. Let's get rid of that. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, now we've got a different problem here, haven't we? That drive isn't even on. Yeah, the motor's not on. Just try that a sec. Morning, evening sender. That's true. I'd expect the motor to be on though. Yeah, there's something wrong with that, isn't there? Okay. So where's the save track disk? Here we go. A3 is VFD 100, right? That's the motor on. Which has been hardwired, I think, here to... Clear 3, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's selected the drive. I would expect that to be drive 0 though, wouldn't you? I don't understand why this debug's like being super weird. Sleepy time, thanks for the stream. No worries, Fred second. Just run that. Okay. Do you know what we'll do? Let's just fucking hack this for now. Right. Probably just something in the bedtime, Waterman, no worries. Okay, come on. Let's just put a little breaker in there. Okay. Looks like the drive's on now. There we go. Okay, so there's a good reason for not checking ready. Because the ESCOM drives in the later Amigas don't have that signal. So it's kind of pointless for checking it. Okay, we can put that back in now, I think. Okay. Because that will seek track 0 and then read track. Right, let's just... ESCOM. Yeah. There's a bunch of track readers back in the day that PC drives don't have ready either. Exactly, yeah. And that's what they put in there, basically. Okay, that is definitely finding tracks. Beautiful. Sector tab. Okay, so A1 should now have the sector tab in. Yeah, look at that. Okay. No, this is interesting. There we go. Right, so that looks like that is decoding to somewhere. So there we go. It's reading. It's reading. Right, should we see how it fares up then? Okay, so let's actually plug it in as a test, and then we can test it on the. What are you doing exactly? Yeah, I should probably re-explain this. I'm trying to make a loader, a hardware loader. 500 milliseconds delay is best plan. Yeah, so I've created this. I'll show you. I've created this rig. Let me just get this plugged in actually in main. Yeah, and then we'll do test TTE, right? So I've currently got 3 loaders. Do you have a day job? Yes, I'm a programmer by day. Spend a lot of time programming for these slabs for work. But, you know, yeah, C#, SQL, Java, everything, you know, whatever is required. A program a day by and VR as well. Yeah. That was a lovely month that was. But yeah, just a programmer by day, and then I go and eat dinner, and then I come back in this room, and then I program even more. So, do I have a problem? Probably. Maybe I should go outside more, but you know. In the UK, yes. Yeah. Lojoko. LJOKOK, that's what I'm going to say. I hope it's LJOKOK. Fairly standard for programmers, yeah, to be fair. Is the demo scene still hot there? We've had a bit of a resurgence, really, if I'm honest. It's pretty good going. Right, so let's test this out then. So we've now got a third player, so we'll call it TTE, right? I mean, we're going to completely hack around this code and get it to do what we want it to do. But for all intents and purposes, right? I can press F1. That's now reading a bunch of tracks. Let me speed it up. That's now reading a bunch of tracks using the previous. You can see it. It's there.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
We can actually see, yeah. Yeah, so if you're new here, LJOKOK, that's if I'm on completely the wrong screen. If I'm saying I'm showing you something and you can't see what that is, but we can see what this is. So this is the WinUE emulator that's showing us that that loader has taken that many frames to load this big chunk. Yeah, France, you really need to like sort out that balance at some point. Right, so if we test, so the second loader we've got is Rob Northern's loader. So you see you won't see because I'm pointing a pen at the screen, but this number down the bottom here, that's what track we're on. And you'll see this will now change into a number of. I tell you what I haven't done. It's not going to work, is it? I need to clear the test status after my test. Fuck's sake, Ian. TTE. Yeah, there we go. Right, build that again. Right, so let's test. Let's see how fast this is compared to the others. Okay, so F3. Oh, for goodness sake, Ian. I need to change that. It's going to be a bit longer, that, anyway. Speed it up. Come, give me a number. What are you doing? Oh, for goodness sake, Ian. Come on. TTE test. I've forgotten something here, haven't I? Test TTE. Test TTE. Right, here we go. Test RNC. We need to actually switch on the fucking test counter. Okay. We'll include the initialization. We'll trim that down at some point. But there we go. Right. This time, we'll get a number out of it. F3. Yeah, I suppose the purpose of this evening was... Holy shit. Even in its current state... I did have it on turbo. Even in its current state... Let's just run it again. A little bit longer, maybe I have to seek a bit further. I would fucking let do it in there. Right. New file. Okay, so 4489 loader is a 4CA frames, right? RNC current is it's quite a solid number actually. 6B6 we'll call it, right? 6B6. And TTE, I think we have to verify this. We're going to have to put some checks on in the data and make sure that it is right, but 364. Holy shit. That is quick. On the real machine, so that's what we do need to test next. Okay, so let me clear those numbers. Let's see how well this does off of a physical floppy disk then, right? Right. It's programmer man. Load an image and display it. Oh, we don't need to load an image. We're reading like a whole bunch of... Oh, I suppose that's a good point, isn't it? I could do that. I could just put that at the start of the ADF, couldn't I? We might do that. But I think an easier thing would be just to create a bunch of random data and then just run a checksum across it to make sure it's valid or not. That's a good way of doing it. Yeah, something like that. Well, not that much. And not an SHA 256. Save this as results.txt. There we go. We'll leave that as that. Right, so we've got some results. Now let's use disk flashback. Let's give it another chance today because it has been a pain in the... It was being mildly annoying earlier and ruined my disk. So, that's an old version. I knew it. I bet you fixed this bug already. Reveal in Finder. Yeah, okay. Main there, and then let's just go A like that, can't we? Replace the file. Okay. No idea, it hasn't happened to me. What you need to do, Rob, right, is you need to go on a 3-hour Twitch stream, because I tell you what, that's when things break. So okay. Okay, so are we on that? Yeah, okay. So this is why I made had the thing with the keyboard interrupt and the rest of it, so that we basically had like a way we could put this onto real hardware and then test it. Right, so let's just test them all out. Real hardware. I mean, you can't hear it, but it is clunking away. It worked this time, Rob, yeah. Okay, I'll write down the numbers. Ooh, see, now that takes a lot longer on real hardware than it does on emulation. 5BF. Right, so I'm not holding up much hope. Let's test RNC again. I've got a feeling we've got something wrong with our result, but I'm just curious to see what it does on real hardware. So that one's gone up to 5BF. I'm sure we've all got the enthusiasm. What's really interesting is the RNC loader comes out almost identical. It's so close compared to the real hardware. Okay, we'll look at these later. B5, right. Now. Whoa. Wow, that is it's slightly longer, but wow. If that's decoding properly. Yes, Keen, this is true. This is absolutely true. If that is decoding properly. The track writing adds some randomness, I believe. Yeah, there's no randomness when you're obviously emulating an MFM thing, because all the tracks are just, you know, it just generates them in real time, doesn't it? So honestly, that was a surprise. And honestly, I think we can improve on that. I think we can. Well, I mean, the thing is that effectively it is an identical disc, right? We're comparing loaders on the same situation. These are written with grease weasels, but On a bit stream level. I guess so. If you want it, that depends on how deep you want to go, though. But that was a real shocker. Honestly. That was... I wasn't expecting that. Oh, so let me show you the numbers here. Where are we? That's them there. Probably can't read that, can you? No. I swear there used to be a view. Let's zoom that a little bit. A control shift. Okay, there you go. So that's the loader we use for TTE, which is interesting. I swear the RNC loader was faster on Seekanoid when that was booting. But that is clearly... We haven't even optimised it yet, right? Or tried to do any double buffering. That is quick. I mean, literally, as soon as it started reading the disc, I could tell that was quicker. Wow. Nearly twice as fast. Yeah, it's about twice as fast as RNC. But the question is it loading it correctly? You want to see fast loading? Boot up Turrican 3. It's not bad, actually. Wow. Apart from their decompressors. Let's hope it's not loading half the data. This is true. Right, so now we need to just make sure... let's do... So what we'll do. HXD. Recent files. Test.adf. Okay, so... Oh, the emulator's still running. Oh yeah, of course. Right. So... Okay, and then at 200, let's just put a couple in just to see if we're actually... And then... Let's just put in, say, around there. Just, oh no. I think it doesn't matter. Okay, is this still... Is it overwriting? Yeah, good. Okay, so where I want to check is on the second track, because that'll be on the second side. And we'll put in 1600. That, right? And let's just save that. And then what we can do... It's a bit big, that now, isn't it? Is the code size alright? Or do we want it back to be a little bit smaller? It's both sides. But yeah, if I put one at 0, if I put some data at 0 and some data at 1600 in hex, if that is in the correct position, then we're loading from track 0 to track 1. So how can we verify that data? So in here, what we can do is after selection, we can do LEA mem buffer A0 and then LEA mem buffer plus 1600 there to A1. And then what we'll do is we'll build that. It's reading, where is it? $1.40. So, yeah, that many. I work in hex, which means half the time I don't know what the numbers are. Okay. because that's reading. So what I'm going to do is just put a little breakpoint there. Okay, so this is the original loader, and then we'll see in the debug in a minute. It's time to get another drink. This should breakpoint any second. 31, so 62 tracks if you include top and bottom. Okay, that looks good. I only want, let's just give me 4 bytes. Yeah, 111. And then let's add another one. A1. AAA. Okay, so, oh no, that's the other one. Right, okay. Let's get rid of that breakpoint. Yeah. Let's get our new loader load in, which is absolutely hoofing through. I really need to update my XM player.
So be it. You remember that, motherfucker?
It is! It's loading the second track correctly. So if we look in HXD, that is freaking cracking. Oh my god, we're already at an advantage and we haven't even done any optimizations yet. This is a really good routine, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goody goodness. Right, I'm gonna go get a cup of tea for the wife and a beer for me. We're gonna go C64 because night shift went exclamation mark C64. That does nothing in the chat, by the way, but that is really good news. That is quick, man. That is so quick. Right, bear with me one moment whilst I press some buttons here to do some stuff. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Pyru. I think what I am going to do is just I am going to create a test scenario. Maybe we'll do that next, right? I've got C# code for doing boot block checksum. We could do that over a large chunk of data. And we could just put that as the first long word, actually, and then just fill up with a load of random words. Or random bytes wouldn't make any difference, but the code would be able to verify that. That's a great idea. Right. Yeah, C64. Quickly, make a small game, load and run it. Right. No. That one. Right. Okay. Important things first. I still can't believe how much faster that is. And it's doing error checking on that as well, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, as I said, cheers. Important things first. That's amazing. Right, should we give this a bit of a chunkier test, right? Let's build something. Turn that up a little bit, shall we? Right, let's generate some data then. Okay. Subelin, mate, how you doing? Yeah, if you have just caught us, we're basically having loader wars. So we've got disk loading code 4489, which is actually not bad. The original RNC loader code, which is super reliable, but not that quick actually. And a test chunk of code that we stole from Trap Runner. It was available online, all open source, which beat everything hands down. Yeah, and we're going to optimize the crap out of it eventually, but what we want to do is just do a nice big chunky test. Release a demo on 2 discs in RAID layout. Xeron, that's not a bad idea, apart from the fact that you have to switch which drive you're reading from. The DMA channel only works once. RAID works because there's multiple DMA channels. So, but that's not a bad idea. Actually, it's a terrible idea, but I like it. So. Right, so what we're going to do, let's create a chunk of data, right? There we go. Frode. Oh, that's not strictly true. Okay, let's just create a new project. .NET Framework, that's fine. No console app. Console app, .NET Framework, that's fine. Test disk, we'll call this. Doesn't matter where it goes. Yeah, create. Fuck, that was a bit bright, wasn't it? So there's a couple of bits we want to. Oh, first of all, we want to say in track count, right? Equals, what are we doing at the moment? $1.40, okay. 0x40, okay. Data size will be track count multiplied by 0x1600, right? Minus 4, because we're going to put the checksum at the start. Actually, no, what we'll do minus 8. Because we'll put the checksum and then the data size there. Right, okay. Right, so the data size is that. So we need var data chunk equals a byte array data size, right? Beautiful, right. For I, var I equals 0. Hands up if you think having I as a variable is a terrible idea. Why is that underlined there? That's weird. I is less than data size. I for iterator. Exactly. I plus plus. I is perfect. I use A. Thank you. Yes. 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 I honestly, I do know what I'm doing. It's fine. Index or iteration. I use emojis for iterators. Xeron, you're a terrible human being. Okay, I need var rando equals new random. Okay. Var randy equals rando dot next 0 to 255. There we go. And then why? I don't need another next one of those. I want a data chunk byte randy. Okay. Let's just test that. We should now have a bunch of junk, right? That took a long time to build, didn't it? Oh, look at that! That beautiful, beautiful, disgusting junk. Excellent. Right. Now, TT disk builder. Let's go steal some other code. There we go. Program.cs, yeah. Edit with Notepad++. There's a couple of things we need to steal from here. Namely, big Endian writer. There we go. I'll have that. Let's keep the reader. I might as well just paste the reader in as well. Okay, they're in. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what I like. Okay. Using I for loops was selected way back by a dude because it stands for incrementer. Okay. Xeron. Francis, come on, mate. Oh dear. Right. We've got that. That's fine. We've got a writer now. Mostly because I can't be bothered to deal with reversing the delta packer. We don't want that. Let's do checksum. Checksum. Here we go. Public static void. Okay, checksum. Right. So boot block. That says boot block, right? Boot block equals 0. Okay, let's. I'm just going to refactor rename that as input data. There we go. Okay, so don't want to null out that. That's a terrible idea. Checksum is that, and then this input data divided by 4 because it does a long word, and then. Oh, this does an array reverse anyway. But we could just return the checksum, right? Let's do that. Return checksum. I think that's right. Oh, hang on. Dot length. There we go. Yeah. All right. Happy now? Yeah. Good. Is that debugging? Is that... No, it's not. Oh, it's a U in. Okay. Okay. Fine, okay. Fair enough. Unit. Yeah, okay, now that's happy. Right, let's get rid of that. Okay. So now we return a checksum. Okay, yeah. Var checksum equals fuck it, yeah, boot block checksum. I don't care about renaming it now. Data chunk, right? Right. Oh, it was debugging. Stuff's just acting a bit weird today. It's very annoying. That shouldn't be taking that long. Okay, so we have a checksum. Okay. Cool. So. Mad Pew, thank you for... I've only just spotted that. Okay, so using var new writer equals new var writer equals new big endian writer, yep. New memory stream. Should have streamlined this ages ago, but never mind. Writer dot write in 32. I wonder if that's supposed to do. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be. Hang on. Data size. Do the size first. Then we'll write checksum, and that's going to say literally piss off, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. We can just put another function in here. Uint 32. Uint. Yeah, and there we go. It's happy. Okay, right. Uint 32. There we go. And then writer dot write. Xeron. Christian Iverson. I love C#. I can get stuff done with it in like literally like, as you can see, we've just built a an ADF test harness for this thing. Data chunk. Okay. Var remain equals and this is just hacky muck hack, right? 0x. I know it's I know how much it is. Okay, so remain equals 0x dc000 minus data size minus 8, right? Okay. Var spacer equals new byte remain, and then write spacer, and then file dot write or bytes. It's cheap. Let's put that there. C:/code/ loader wars / test.adf. Writer dot to motherfucking array. Right. Okay, so let's have a look. Did we generate some shit? HXD. Okay, open So we've just generated a test disk, I think. Loader wars. There we go. Test.adf. Oh, looks like it. Okay, so we've got a length there. That looks correct. There's a number there. Oh, but it's random every time, so that's fair. And then it should go down to a certain point about there. And that data should just bump up to a nice even 5800. Yeah. And the disk is the correct length. Oh, this is fucking sweet. Right. Right. So, now we need to write an assembly version of the tester, right? Yeah, stop debug. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can just close that. I do want to stop debugging. Right, so now we need an assembly version of the tester, right? Data check, right? LEA mem buffer, comma A0. Move.longword. A0 plus into D7. We'll do that, right? We will need to divide that by 4. 2, 4. So if we just do a logical shift right dot long 2 for D7, and then sub q.l. Oh no, let's not even do that. That's fine. Move.longword A0 into D5. That's the checksum. Right, so we've got a length and a checksum. RTS. Right, so where did I have that code? In Seekanoid, I think. Find. No, not that bit. Find checksum. No. BSR data checksum. Look at that. Oh, is this? Look at that. Oh, that is absolutely glorious. There we go. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. A0 is data in, D7, and D1 is the checksum that comes out. So actually, okay, checksum, move.longword. Okay, let's change that into a sub q.l1 from D7. And then bne dot checksum. Okay, and then we'll compare .longword D0 to D5. bne fuck sticks, right? Dot fuck sticks. Move.w red into color 0. And then branch to fuck sticks. There we go. This is how you do it. Excellent label names. Yes. Okay. Can't spell fuck sticks though. Okay, that seems like it's happy. So let's just put this into TTE, the test TTE, right? So after it's cleared that, we'll then BSR there. We'll just add this into all 3 checks rather than doing it some other way. And then another one there, right? Woo. Yeah, my policy now is if I can write C on it, I'm not interested. Okay. Come back. Come back screen. been so weird today. Right. Okay, it's reading. What we don't want is a red screen. It's getting there. This isn't our loader yet, by the way. Okay. That seemed to work. Data check, right. I'm just going to put a breakpoint there and then jump back to it. And then let's try the second loader. I mean, to be fair, as the MFM tracks are coming off the disc, they are getting checksum checked as well. Pretty sure both loaders are doing that. And if it fails, it starts again. D0 and D5 are exactly the same. Okay, right. Now's the test. Is the loader code that we've stolen, used appropriately from an open source location, the one that loads the fastest, does it load all the data correctly? That is noticeably faster on the uptick on the tracks as well, to be honest. Oh, I've been disconnected from chat. Christian, what's move P for? No, I'm back now. Yeah, pretty much a lot. It's used a lot in Atari ST programming for some reason. Or am I thinking of another one? Previous test was interesting when you showed the track number in red. You sure it's just not Oh, that's the one, yeah. It's handy, actually, if you want to read a bunch of bytes, but into words. Move P doesn't exist on an 060, of course, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean there. You can literally see it flashing up in red. Wow, I never noticed that with the That's really weird, isn't it? Anyway, the important thing is that this works. The boost SC .s means short. Most of the time, so 373. Yes, about the same. So, for example, you can do something like this, which would be LEA $70 .s into A0, right? Right. The problem is this assembler doesn't like that. So you have to do it as a word to say that your operand is a word. So it can only address the top 32K, I think it is. But yeah, that's what that's for. You do have to write the DMA length twice. It makes you really make sure. So. Wow. Okay. I mean, in terms of results, it's been pretty good so far today. I'm gonna have a play with this off stream before next week. See how fast I can get it. I've got some numbers though, right? So we've got some results. So next week I want to get that down lower, I reckon. But that's pretty good going. Like, we got the code in, we got it working. The data checks out. Oh yeah, there is that as well. Debra Germany, yeah, but on the, for example, I'll show you on right, so for example in here, if I LEA .70.s into A0, right? Try and build that. It's like, you can't use a byte extension. I can use a word extension here, right? Off, Gerbil, no worries, mate. I'll catch you on the Discord. Right, now, let me show you a disparity, right? If we go to here, get to the action replay. How short is short? Well, this is the question, isn't it? If I assemble 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right, and I LEA 70, it's already hexadecimal into A0. If I want to do that as short, or I can't do .w, doesn't know what that is. .s, it does know. So if you look at those two, you see there's a full address, there's a shorter address. So it's, you know, it's one of those things, it's semantics, isn't it? Right? The bloody thing here doesn't, it's probably not the right use of .s, if I'm honest. It's probably supposed to be .w. But there you go. It's so confusing. Yeah, exactly. This is the problem when you have like an assembler that's built by essentially hackers. So okay, well, I think in terms of this code, I think we're done for today. I'm very, very pleased with those results. That is amazing. I mean, there's no reason not to use this loader, right? We have the source code. We can probably make it run faster by double buffering the MFM decoding and coupling that with yeah, double buffering that, maybe even some unrolling here and there. So that's all fantastic. But we've got the code, so we can do whatever we want to it. We can. So the other thing we want to do is obviously want to write some code so it will do probably at least word aligned loading and word aligned lengths, maybe even byte, but I suppose we just need to make sure we've got those those in there, so we could just decode the whole track and then copy it. But yeah, we'll have a think about that. The other good thing about this is the other thing I wanted to do was that I was looking at Prime Mover. It's a bike racing game, and I wanted to basically grab the track data from that and then maybe see if we can decode that, because it's a protected disc format that is very strange. So, right, let's get a demo on. I've got 3 and 4 left, so we're just going to do 3 first. And then whilst that's running, I'm probably going to find another couple to run. Because we've got a little bit of time left, but I think this is a perfect place to kind of solidify the actual coding part. So that's fab. That's done really well. Where are we? I can't remember what these other 2 are, so we're going to find out now. This one's obviously on a DOS disk. They're the important ones to remember though, JC1980. Noir Penati S. 2 of your crackers' best friends. Best friends. Right, that's going to go off. I don't know what this demo is. I've forgotten what it was. That's not me. That's an imposter. All right, that's not me. I swear we've watched that before, but yeah, good stuff either way. Right, next demo. Not sure what this is. Oh yeah. It's another DOS loading demo, so whilst that's trying to read that disk, I'm going to try and write another. Oh, it's a small demo. Let's point out, I don't love party coding, but I did quite enjoy it this year. Anyway, give that a little round of applause. A little intro by Andromeda. I've really picked out some random stuff today. This one's Lost in Legoland. I swear I had this back in the day. Oh, it's another little intro, I think. Oh. Okay. That was already Lost in Legoland. No, Deja Vu's a different demo. Okay, let's see just how old this is. My guess is it's not that old. 93, yeah, this isn't going to have a Pro Tracker tune in it, is it? Nah. Gathering 93, you were there, Zender. No, that won't. No, 93, no. Does it? Yeah, it does. It supports basically anything on this kickstart, but you see my slow rams here. So that's fine. I could even switch that off, but So if I put right, and then do there you go. So it does do it. They're more tracker packers than fuck knows. Yeah, exactly. Noise packer, noise runner, all manner of them. All trying to basically a whole bunch of different mechanisms for essentially dealing with what was a terrible format and a terrible replay code in the first place. What does that tell you? Wasn't Testicles the guy who was pushing the rock up the mountain? Damn it. Well, that's spoiled the surprise, hasn't it? There you go. Do you want to know how much chip RAM we used? All of it. No, that was syphilis. The Sisyphus. Right, I'm going to let you enjoy the text without me.
to nothing.
Speak up, boy. There we go. I've got one more demo for you. It's a classic. We've had it before. But oh, look at that mouse. Look at that mouse icon. That's so early Amigas. Mike, but not as in the Industrious Ant. Welcome in. And also, who was that I saw there? Dan Lab G. Thank you. Sumo Poops. Thanks for the follow. Enjoy this. Is that the end of the demo? I thought that was much longer than that. Ah, no. No, it says hit your mouse. There you go. It's going to do more, but you know, there you go. We'll give that a clap now. Schlock. That's what I'm going to call you. Thanks for the sub on the Prime. That's Zeron. Yes, 3 claps. Yeah, that's about what we got time for this evening. I think what we'll do. We'll just leave that. We'll leave the music running, and we'll do that. That's a nice way to work out, isn't it? Oh, we like that. Right. Well, I've checked who I'm following. Kind of want to just like raid someone really random, but actually no. We'll go where we're comfortable, right? There we go. That works. Hooverphonic, Zeron, loves like Semtex, yeah, no worries mate, good night mate, Boost SE, good evening, JC1980, never saw, that's quite loud that, turn that down a bit, The Lizard, Glitter Object, Mad Pew, so Charlie it is, yeah, Booney, get in touch man, I'm building this loader for our Arch McLean thing, so Walker Roger, Dubai Germany, Commander Keen, Dockster, at Samson, Offog, Mad Pew, Zender, Lars 18th, TTD, thanks everyone. No worries, it doesn't matter if you're late, it doesn't matter if you lurk, man. Just whatever's good for you. Pixels at Dawn, sorry. Let me set this up. It's nice having this as a background tune. Cattle, Bondui, Atuz. Alcama! Hugging at the back there, I see, mate. Hugging at the back. Yeah. Charlie it is. Yeah. Darkstar, Prince Phase. Everyone keep it lovely and busy there this evening. Much appreciated. This is just... Oh, let me just press that button. There we go. There we go. We've started it. We're running. Right. I'll be back this time next week. Hopefully I'll have a fully working Super Turbo loader by then. Yeah, we're going to go to Charlie. The Industrious Ant, good night and thanks. Good night, thanks for tuning in. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.